wiki.ezvid.com. Search Ezvid Wiki before you decide. Ezvid presents the 10 best vampire books. Let's get started with the list. Starting off our list at number 10. Co-written by Oscar-winning director Guillermo del Toro, The Strain combines elements of traditional fantasy with straight-up blood-sucking horror. These vampires aren't sexy Europeans. Instead, they're grotesque, terrifying killing machines. It's the basis for a popular TV show, and it's mindless and escapist fun. However, some of the characters are underdeveloped. At number 9, he freed the slaves, but in Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, our 16th president spends more time emancipating the souls of the undead. Everything you need to know about this book is right there in the title. If the name appeals to you, you'll love it. If not, skip it. It's written in a grand biographical style and filled with actual historical facts, but the ending is predictable. Coming in at number 8 in our list. One of the seminal works in the genre, Interview with the Vampire, deals with one of the most frequently overlooked drawbacks to immortality. Eventually you get really bored. Readers will stay engaged, however, thanks to the rich gothic atmosphere. It's filled with philosophical musings and uses a unique and unconventional structure, but the main character can be whiny. Our newest choices can only be seen at wiki.ezvid.com. Go there now and search for vampire books, or simply click beneath this video. At number 7, A Weekend at the Lake House ends with a woman kidnapped by vampires in Robin McKinley's Sunshine, but that's only the beginning of a lush, intimate horror fantasy. Fans of TV series like Buffy the Vampire Slayer and True Blood will eat this one up. It features a stream of consciousness narrative and extremely menacing villains, but it leaves quite a few loose ends. Moving up our list to number 6. If you're looking for something you can spend both this life and the next reading, The Passage weighs in at almost 800 pages, and it's the first book in a trilogy. Still, it's endlessly engaging thanks to its imaginative reworking of familiar tropes. It manages a vast array of characters and features deliberate and precise plotting, so it can be slow and tedious at times. Halfway up our list at number 5. A very grown-up story about adolescent angst. Let the Right One In is the account of a bullied 12-year-old who discovers an unlikely ally when a new family moves in next door. A gruesome modern fairy tale, it's a slow-burning, horrifying look at the dangers of isolation. This one humanizes the vampires, and the author doesn't pull any punches, but it is unbelievably dark and macabre. At number 4, as the title suggests, the historian focuses on the role of history in shaping modern times, as well as the evils that can hide in the pages of the past. It reads more like non-fiction, and you may have to remind yourself that the events depicted never actually happened. It's extremely well researched and set in a variety of exotic locales. It's told in a cinematic fashion. Nearing the top of our list at number 3. The one that started it all, Bram Stoker's Dracula, remains a classic to this day, thanks to its tense build-up and introduction to one of the most iconic figures in the history of literature. The story is familiar, but it's a must-read for true fans of the genre. It's filled with layered and complex characters and religious symbolism. It's scary without being gory. Our newest choices can only be seen at wiki.ezvid.com. Go there now and search for vampire books, or simply click beneath this video. At number 2, the 6th book in the Anita Blake Chronicles, The Killing Dance, marks the high point in the long-running series. You get werewolves, zombies, witches and more in addition to bloodsuckers, and the plot combines hard-boiled detective fiction with supernatural erotica. It's bursting with snappy dialogue, and the narrative is relationship-driven. Note that it does include steamy love scenes. And coming in at number 1 on our list. Our selections would not be complete without an entry from the master himself, and Salem's Lot may be his finest work to date. The story turns an idyllic town into a supernatural hellscape, thanks to liberal use of the only thing more frightening than the undead: children. It features a diverse group of protagonists and is a prequel to the Dark Tower series. It follows traditional vampire rules. Our newest choices can only be seen at wiki.ezvid.com. Go there now and search for vampire books, or simply click beneath this video.